Welcome to Keeper of Secrets Tarot. I'm Gypsy Girl, here to give you another monthly reading for September. This is a reading for Sagittarius. What are the messages for Sagittarius? Thank you, Spirit, for protecting and keeping the collective safe, for protecting me and keeping me safe. What does Sagittarius need to know? Sagittarius feels very flighty, very quick movements here. Sagittarius being very productive, very creative, very passionate. Sagittarius, very fiery. Taking on new adventures, looking for new adventures. Sagittarius, what does Sagittarius need to know? Thank you, Spirit. Just came off from doing the Capricorn readings. There's a lot of information, but that didn't feel as fast as this is moving here. The deck keeps cracking open. See, for the 10 of Swords and the 2 of Swords. So it's a lot of mental, a lot of thinking, a lot of communication. But that makes sense. There's a dilemma here to go with telling all truth or not. And of course, telling all truth depends on what the truth is, right? But Sagittarius, you want to talk. And you need to. And Mercury is moving direct, so now's your chance to talk. Just slow down with the speed of your communication, because you might get your words crossed. And we have communication. We have a commitment here. Commitment. Wanting to get into commitment. And being a success. Committed to success and satisfaction. Looking to win over. And celebrate, or victory in a commitment that you're celebrating, having that commitment. And it is a commitment for work. It's work related, getting a new job, or a king who is very prosperous that you are looking to get involved with, because you want to celebrate that commitment. There's a lot of work coming in for some. Changing direction, putting down the burden, moving slowly. So we've gone from the King to the Knight. So we're moving with details to make change come, or change is coming. It's the focus is on work. Focus is on creativity. There it is. The King of Pentacles with the Knave of Pentacles. So that would make the work, that commitment to work, very focused. Changing direction, or buying a car for some, going on a trip for others, to put down the burden. So changing direction will put down the burden. Making that change in your work, if it is you're contemplating moving, changing jobs, you will, and it will be for the best, because you need that change. And if you know you need that change, you see, you go with what you need before with what you want. Always keep that in mind. There's a bit of wisdom here that I share with you. If we go with what we want, we usually drop things that we need, and then when we need the things that we need, they're not there, because all we got was what we wanted. We're not going to be very satisfied. So if there is a need, you fill the need first. Thank you, Spirit, for protecting and keeping us safe as a collective. Thank you for protecting me and keeping me safe. What are the important messages for Sagittarius? Thank you. Sagittarius need to know. The layout is the same as the last reading. The first line is for the viewer. You are Sagittarius, and this is all about you. And if you are a cross watcher, not Sagittarius, then you place yourself either the first or the second line. Second line is for the significant other. If you don't have a significant other, then it is for anyone that crosses you outside of your circle, which should be family, friends, acquaintances, strangers. Third line is the outcome of this reading. Always have to check. That's good. And we have, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Swords. So there is betrayals, plotting and scheming, overshadowing. There's plans, there's strategy. We take it in all angles of this card. I'm not going to just say it's betrayal and only that, but it is the first aspect of the Seven of Swords, where there is a plan in action to take action and to speak, to manipulate. Let's see where this goes with work. So there's very similar to the Capricorn reading. Strategy for work, to move into smooth waters, or moving from smooth waters, smooth communication, into manipulation. Take it as it resonates. If you're feeling like you're going out of a situation of turmoil and treachery, then that is a good thing. And if you're feeling like you were in a happy place and then all of a sudden things are getting dark and shady, then yeah, you know, because it's going to end a cycle. There was a betrayal. Someone did say and do something that went against your value system. So you were either witness to, or party of a betrayal. But then this is a final betrayal. This is where the accumulation, it's not just one incident, it's many incidents. Many incidents. And then what I'm looking at here for some is, it is a betrayal for relationship, cheating on and stealing away from one partner, making up partnerships with others, and for sex, of course. This is for romantic relationship betrayal. This is what will end. It's come to an end because you're following your instincts and you want to get away from that manipulation. So you're moving on and focusing on your work. You're being very creative. You're working out the details. Again, it's going from, it's flipping from one partner to the other, this story here. On one end, you're moving away from third-party relationships. You're not interested anymore. You're moving away from that, and you're working out your plans on elimination. Like, you're eliminating certain people in your life because they create that platform for third party. So you don't want that anymore. I don't want that. I'm getting away from that. That's for some. For others, it's the other way around. You were in a happy relationship, and now you're finding yourself in a third party situation, and you're thinking, well, I got to get out of this. That's for others. But either way, there will be a change, and it will end. If you do not want to be in a third party situation, you will remove yourself from it one way or another. And it is not to the consequence of, I'm going to lose my relationship, because you feel you've already lost that relationship if you are sensing that you're going into a third party, or if you have realized that the third party situation is not being prosperous for you. It's not giving you that satisfaction, because there's a sense of loss here. Okay, that needs to be healed in order to have satisfaction. So you're not feeling like you're getting any satisfaction from this third party situation. Maybe it was a plan that you had because you were bored and you wanted to change and you wanted to put some more pizzazz into your sex life, and it sort of backfired on you. That's what it's looking like here for some. But then the truth is going to set you free. The truth about the passion, the details of the third party. You're going to come clean with that. You're trying to anyway. If you're not sure if you'll be heard, but you're moving forward with that, and you're going to speak your truth, and you're going to change the perspective because of the truth. You're going to change the way your partner sees you. And because of the truth, you will start building up your integrity, and you will bring things back into balance. So it goes into a circle where you find yourself in at the lower end of the spiral, and you're going to make changes to spiral up. I think that is the theme here, because this is what Pluto brings for us, that we pay attention to the things we don't want to pay attention to, and those are the things that have caused us loss and suffering that need to be healed. See, we start off with the healing card here, and knowing and seeking out healing with that information, which is usually the truth, that destiny will bring in that prosperity. See, right here. It's looking good. It's looking good. Because we always have to start off with what isn't looking so good so we could come into what is good for us. And paying attention to that information is what you're going to do. You're going to pay attention. You're going to really pay attention to it, because destiny says so. You're here. You know that you have to do certain things. You have to make certain changes in order to have a relationship go to a higher level, because that sense of loss is what brings in a new relationship. Let's take a look at that card. It's really jumping at me. The Five of Cups. Secrets. Holding back on what was lost, not telling, and going, and then this is going backwards, so we're stepping down instead of stepping up from the 4 to the 3. So what we hold dear and what is secret is relating to reputation. So secret reputation. It's as if a reputation has been lost. Someone's lost their reputation. They don't want to tell. They need to heal that. To get self-satisfaction, they've lost themselves. They've lost themselves in something. They've given in to the 3 of Wands. This is patience, and this is walking away. This is taking on a whole new angle because they want to save their reputation. Of course, it's a woman. So she's protecting herself because she doesn't want to lose her reputation for being prosperous and upstanding and nurturing and sensual. She has all of her good qualities and how she is reflected outwards. She is very protective of her reputation. She's making changes to expand. She wants to build her reputation. That's what she wants to do. So she's protecting it so that she can build on it. She's very wise. She's being very wise. And she's very innovative. She's very passionate about it. She doesn't want to give up. But she will make the change necessary. This is the queen or the partnership for this king. She is, take it as resonates, because the king has to heal something. So it must be the reputation of this queen. She is working on that. She wants her satisfaction. Again, there's a third party situation. This is why she's holding back. She's protecting her reputation because she doesn't want to get into a third party situation. or she wants to go out. I mean, this is for others too. It's not just the one queen here. This is one state of being, and then for another and for others, it is about third-party situations where she feels that there is an overindulgence in there, and she doesn't want to be a part of it. Or she is seeing that that is what needs to be healed to save her reputation, to get out of a third-party situation, to save her reputation, to make a change. She wants to change that. She doesn't want to be known for third-party situation types. There is a forgiveness. There's a new relationship. Forgiveness will come. I guess this is from the queen to the king here. This is a partnership that needs to work itself out. And that is where the healing comes in. I don't even need to take cards right now because it all reflects here to get that satisfaction. But we will take a card on the healing. I jumped there first because it was just jumping at me, because now we see where the healing comes in to make that forgiveness. So what is this 9? Oh, here we go. So for a marriage. Culmination, healing a marriage, healing that wanting to be in a marriage, celebrating and sacrificing, higher knowledge, destiny. See, that's where this healing is coming in, Sagittarius. For the king, take it as it resonates. If you are looking to make up with your partner, it will happen, though there is a dilemma. The dilemma is in that third-party situation. It's very anxious. Both of you are very anxious about it. You're probably with another fire sign that is either in the third-party situation and you're trying to work your way through. You want to save the marriage. You're counting out on what is valuable and what you want out of it. But then, no matter what is done, we have a healing here, we have a healing here, we have a higher level of commitment here, and we have prosperity, and we have destiny. So this reading here is all about rounding it out and putting things into perspective, which is very, very interesting for Sagittarius, because Sagittarius is usually very wild and fiery and doesn't look into the rounding out of things, just looks for that fun factor and celebration and enjoying time with friends and people around. Here it is closing in instead. So you're paying attention again. This is where the truth comes in. And let's see, you're paying attention to what is going on around you. You're looking around you and focusing on what you really want, because there is a new relationship, whether it is a forgiveness to come or a brand new start. And it could be both, depending on your situation. So let's see what this Knave of Swords is all about. Again, the King of Swords comes into play. This is the truth. This is very serious. Again, healing to make that proposal. So the truth. Keep hearing, the truth will set you free. It will. And you might want to listen to the Capricorn, if not all of it, just the beginning, because this king shows up quite a few times in the beginning of the reading. So if you just want to get in the first few minutes, just up until the layout starts, this king shows up and then he just disappears for the rest of the reading. But he's here now, and this brings in truth. This brings in news of change, innovation, very, very to the point, and facts. The facts are in. So this is coming as a legal process, or very very healing news. So I would think in medicine as well. For those of you who are looking into your health, you will get that positive healing information. I see with the yellow here, it's a lot of healing going on. It's very, very spiritual, and as well as physical and physiological. There's a lot of healing happening here. This yellow is very, very prominent. You might want to look into what the yellow signifies for you, because for me, it's healing truth. Again, healing with words, speaking the truth, and bringing in that proposal. So bringing you to the point of proposal. And because it is very romantic, it is a healing truth, because the Queen of Swords is here. This is very, very guided, and this is going with your instincts. So again, look into that yellow and how you feel about the color yellow, just off the top, and that may help you. And again, it's all about truth and abundance. So you're going to get news of abundance. Maybe a windfall is coming to you. Maybe the will has been opened up, and you're getting that what is due to you. But it is good news. Again, it's going to make you think and have a lot of self-talk, make changes with the truth, sharing ideas, or opening up that venue of changing your mindset because of the news that you do receive, that brings into the healing, to go into that commitment, because we have another cup here, and it is of self-love to start. So changing your perspective on what you say or what is said to you, to bring in self-love and forgiveness and abundance in being able to share or wanting to share. And of course, that information coming in is bringing a lot of power behind it, which will then, of course, create a dilemma, because with great power comes great responsibility, as we know, and you need to make a choice. You need to set yourself in a position where you can speak freely and, of course, emotionally about what it is that you want. And that anxiety is where you will be brought to face what is missing in your life that you can now manifest. Wow, this is big news coming in for some, and it's all about the truth. It's very potent. It's very mind-boggling, in the sense where what you hear or what is said, whether it is from you or from another, it is going to create that opportunity for a relationship, whether it is in work or in love. But it's very communicative, and from there it will become very emotional, your connection with whatever news you do get, whether it is about health. For some it is about health, it's very emotional. For others it is about love, which is again very emotional, because it is dealing with this prince, the Knight of Cups with the Queen of Cups. So it's a building up to deep emotion. And again, it will be for relationships. For others, it will be bringing in that relationship and having to choose, and having that anxiety of choice and not feeling worthy. Maybe that's what news will come to you, that the person that you want to be in a relationship is either very anxious about getting into the relationship with you, and the honesty about that will come out. And this is where that sense of lack is brought to the surface. It's brought out into the open, so that you can work on it and make changes, where you say, well, I will change that, or let us change this, working together, making it happen. You want to make a change because of the news that you will get, or that you will give to another within that communication, because there is prosperity that will come from this. And this is not just, I'm going to meet my king. It's all about your level of where you are in your work, in your relationships at work, with your relationship with your job, if you're looking for a new job. All of that is part of this. Let's take a look at that King of Pentacles just to help us understand a little more. Again, it's dealing with the past. So going back into what your reputation was for some, because it's all linked, and what it has become now. The information that you will receive or that you will discuss is relating to the past, what you remember of a relationship. This is for relationships. When I say relationships, work, love, whatever the relationship is, it is relating to the past, where you will feel that sense of prosperity. You've had it. You remember what it felt like. And now you're in a position where you can give and support, and you will do it because there is abundance. There may be an ending for some, but there is abundance where it is going to be shared. It is going to be given easily, lovingly. There will be another ending here where the weight of that prosperity, the weight of sharing is going to be put at ease, where you don't feel like you're the only one giving, because that's what you were feeling like for some. And that's what's going to be expressed, that you're going to come clean with what was missing, or what was taken. And if it is that there was an imbalance, it is because one was given more than the other. And that is what's going to be spoken of, to bring in that balance, to have that sense of value, of love, whatever the value is for you, if it is in money, if it is in emotion, the abundance is there, and it is going to ease. The weight of it is going to be put at ease, because the direction of life will be changed. You will make choices because of that information. It's coming, and then the focus will be there to put into healing. The focus will be on healing, whatever it is. If it is that sense of lack, that low self-esteem, or that financial lack, it's going to change and it's going to heal. Again, it is coming by the moon. This full moon coming is going to show you, if not the full change, but the beginnings of the change, where things will get better, because destiny is here for you. Let's take a look down and see the satisfaction. So by the moon, you will have some form of satisfaction in a relationship. Let's see what this relationship, this higher level of relationship, is going to make you change the perspective. Again, it relates to this 7 here, with changing perspective, changing direction, brings in more change. And again, this is a relationship pertaining to the truth, speaking of the truth, for a relationship, a commitment, an offer to be healed, going in a new direction, making new plans, wanting to take the initiative to take back what was taken from you, to make up for what was lost here, that sense of loss. It is to put down that burden and put the focus on the reputation that is being built up. Very rounded, very inner. This is a personal growth type of reading. Those of us who are focused on spiritual growth and recognizing, as Sagittarius, that Jupiter is here to teach. So we are learning from our suffering, from our healing. We are learning. This is a beautiful reading. You and Gemini, Sagittarius, have in this month of September, I have to say, in this month of September, your personal growth is being recognized from a higher level. Jupiter is paying you dues, giving you the repercussions of having gone through so much suffering that you need to heal now. And the healing is verbal. It is a conversation, it is expression. Like what I'm doing right now is healing, because I'm expressing through the cards that there is spiritual growth that is being recognized. That in itself is healing for me, because I am rising up as I give this information, which is good. It's good for me, because then I can continue doing this, that I am showing healing through tarot, which is the whole point of me doing tarot, to bring in healing. What is this? Let's just put away these cards for now. Oh yes, I wasn't finished here. This was the rising above and taking back what was taken, to have that creativity and expression in art. If it is that you are an artist, you are rising up and you're sharing that talent. Creativity in writing, speaking, drawing, anything that is passionate for you, you are going to rise up with it, and you're going to end the cycle. That innovation, that leadership is going to be very prominent. You're going to be very enthusiastic. I'm going to take on that role, especially if you are looking to start your own business. This is something where you take off on your own, and you want to expand into the future with it. It's an idea. It brings in that satisfaction. For some of you, you're going to find your creative spark by the moon. For others, it is about that enthusiasm of making that proposal. What is this knight? This Knight of Cups. That equal give and take. It's slow in the coming. Very slow. Because he's uncertain. He's healing. He needs to build up the momentum to make the offer. Bring down the tower on which is justice here. It's karmic. It's a karmic communication that needs to take place to bring down the tower for this knight to be able to come in and make that proposal. A lot of changes need to take place, or will take place, because the tower has come down and because it is a slow process. There is strength and courage to go into this relationship and make the offer, to have that yes to the commitment, and to have that happiness, healing the disappointment, rising up and standing in the integrity, which is what we were looking at here, to have a new start. You see, a lot of planning is going on for Sagittarius. You are making your plans in leaps and bounds, because even the relationship is being planned. Some of us are leaving relationships. Some of us are breaking up relationships so we could get into the relationship that we really want to be in, that we know we want to get into. And that abundance is coming. That sense of belonging is going to really be your gift, Sagittarius. You're going to get it. Those of us who want to be in a relationship, you will get into a good, decent, happy relationship, to heal the truth about the disappointment, about the integrity of trying to break down someone's reputation, trying to destroy someone's reputation. That truth is coming out, and it will bring a new start. It will bring a new start, because the prosperity is to be had, and Spirit is guiding it. with the courage to take that step forward and say, I want to be in a relationship. That's where the prince, I keep saying the prince, he's a knight. The Knight of Cups, he is going to find that courage to step forward and make that offer. And be very victorious in it. He's going to be very proud. But the truth about, he'll be proud to speak the truth and heal the disappointment for integrity's sake, so he can stand up and have that true relationship that he wants. All right, it's getting very emotional here. Look, and that is how the Capricorn read ended. With that, well, not ended, but the last card was the King of Cups. Very deep emotion. So that's why I'm suggesting that you don't have to listen to the whole thing. It is quite long, but just the turn, just the shuffle. The shuffling is where the King of Swords come in. It may help give a little more depth to this prince. I keep saying prince, this Knight of Cups, because it is very deep and emotional. But healing needs to happen, and again, I won't give it away. You can go from the beginning, just until the layout starts, and then skip through until just the last 5 or 10 minutes of that read to get the roundedness here, because it is overshadowing. I shouldn't say overshadowing. It is in the background. This is in the background of this reading, the Capricorn, that I can see the connection. Okay, I'm just rambling here. I'm sorry. What is the oracle message for Sagittarius? Thank you, Spirit. What is the oracle message for Sagittarius? See what Sagittarius can get to further understand. But this spiraling up is amazing. It's amazing. I love it. I love readings that actually bring uplifting results, where you make your choice. You have choices in front of you. You're working on your reputation. You want to rebuild for some, and others want to protect and hold. It's very good. It's paying attention to your existence in this plea. Oracle message in a bottle, here and now. So being in the present, that's where we need to be. Is sticking to the present. Sticking to the present. Present is more important than the past or the future could ever be. Because what we do now changes our future. So the message in the bottle, and they're both upright. So we'll take a look at 15. And if we're at 15 now, we were at the 14 before, the truth. So some of us have had this truth that has helped us to come to the point of spiraling up. Honesty, accepting things at face value, coming out of denial, the willingness to be transparent, clarity of communication. So being wide open to what is. That is where Jupiter comes in and says, you know. The teacher, that teacher, teaching us that wisdom. That acceptance is the basis of everything. So you had the truth. And then we go to the 15. Messages in the bottle. So communication, a sign. So we're getting signs. Pointing out the way to our highest good. So this again, Jupiter coming in, bringing us this. Let's read the relationship on it. You can expect someone to favor you with positive news. This could be in the form of a letter, phone call, or email. You are the intended receiver of this message, so stay open to what you learn. Only good will come of it in the end. The signs are all there. So paying attention, as you are paying attention, by the moon, you will have that information again. And there is, let me make sure it's because I might mix up reading. No, there it is. This news that's coming. This news that's coming is good news, and it's going to change. You are going to stand. Some of us are going to leave, and some of us are confused, and some of us are going to make sense of. It's coming, it's coming. That news is coming, definitely. Okay, I won't go further than that. Let the news come. And if it doesn't come right away, it is on the way. The here and now, 32. 32. There it is, the here and now, being fully present in the moment, living one day at a time. So because of that news, you will be able to take a breath, put the burden down, make that directional change, focus on your own healing and helping others to heal, because there's a lot of that happening where people are shifting from one career into another and taking it in all kinds of interesting angles, where healing is not just studying medicine on a practitioner's level, it is in a mental, spiritual, emotional level of healing, where people are graduating and, like you are doing here, rounding yourself off and spiraling up with your own personal growth in healing. So we'll read the oracle message on that one. Everything happens in the now, in the present. Only this moment counts. You have what it takes to handle anything today. If you let go of the need to look into the future or reflect on the past, be present and notice what is going on right now. This very moment has the potential for you to create miracles in your life. And that's what I was saying just before I did the oracle message. But I will leave it there. I thank you for showing up, for your likes, your subscribes, and your shares. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. Until our next read, Sagittarius, love and light.